This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to IcoPod. You gotta hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
And we're back with episode 116 of IcoPod. I'm Bob Conley Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. Guys, it's way too early to be doing this on a Sunday morning when you've been up until about 2 a.m. the previous day. But how are you guys doing today?
Well, I, for one, to kind of jump right in here, have the sleep schedule of perhaps a caveman at this point. Because I don't think I've been in bed before 2 a.m. in over a week. So that's been really weird. Seeing the sunrise hasn't been too healthy, I don't think.
No, that's not good.
It's really weird when the sky starts to change. You start hearing birds chirping. Yeah. That's usually like my cue to, hey, wrap this shit up, time to go home. So, yeah, Bob, I'm right with you. I'm pretty tired. Went to bed at around 4 a.m. last night. Didn't really do anything specifically. I was going to write some shit, then didn't. Just kind of watched some TV. Ate more food, because that's another thing that I've been doing, just eating food. Yeah, man, this quarantine thing I think it's thrown everything off. So that's where I'm right there with you.
Yeah, well, it hasn't thrown Dallas off because he's been spamming our phones in excitement for the last couple of episodes to hurry up and get on.
Yeah.
Because he's a normal human being and he goes to sleep properly.
I was up till 1. I was up pretty late and I got up about 8:30 actually. And I'm feeling great. But actually, Austin, you were giving me some flashbacks there with the 4 a.m. and the birds chirping. I remember staying over at Bob's apartment until about then, and we were like, why are we still here? We should probably leave. And like the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
So, we've done that far too many times. We've also been at Bob's house when he fell asleep during Monday Night Raw a couple times and we had to leave.
Yep. And then I know...
What? When does that happen?
Yeah, you fell asleep a couple times during Raw when we came over and we had to leave.
Yes. You were exhausted.
Yeah.
What? When did you guys came over to watch Raw?
I don't know. Back in our younger days.
Yeah, it was a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, long time.
The apartment or my house? Like when I was with my dad?
Apartment. I remember you sitting in your chair and we woke you up and we're like, hey, we're going to leave because you're sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
I think about it all the time. I'm like, I remember that time Bob fell asleep on us.
Bob used to be a pretty sleepy guy.
Yeah.
I think with his work change, it's definitely helped. But there'd be times where I'd go over for like lunch and stuff. When I was going to...
You're not talking about my apartment then. You're talking about when I was...
No, that was at your dad. The one I'm talking about is at your dad's house.
Yeah,
that's when
I was working over.
Apartment.
Yeah.
I don't remember you guys ever coming over here to watch Raw. I haven't watched Raw religiously in like 15 years.
Well, who said you were watching it religiously?
Well, yeah, like
you're just hanging out. I don't know, man. I can't explain it.
Well, and I'll tell you what, this is about as religious as I've gotten with Raw in quite a few years. What we're doing now, so
you guys haven't been missing much, so don't worry.
Yeah, and the thing is like, I would much rather be doing this than, I hate to say it, watching current Raw in Bob's apartment with you guys.
Well, Bob would be asleep for sure now.
Probably would. Empty arenas. I don't care. I don't want to watch that.
No, yeah.
Some rough stuff.
Dallas, what have you been up to for quarantine and Austin and I not having proper sleep schedules?
Yeah, I mean, not much. Not eating as much, I feel like, as Austin says that he's been eating.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I've definitely been eating a lot. I just got my girlfriend Animal Crossing, and now I also cannot stop playing it, so that's a problem.
Boy.
Yeah, watching wrestling.
Yeah.
I told
wrestling.
I told Dallas the other day that I got like 3 years worth of impacts to review, and he was like, "Dude, yeah."
This dude, he texted me, and I was like, "Hold up, I'm gonna go look at my DVDs about this year, and I'm gonna look at what was at the pay-per-views." And I'm looking, and I'm texting Bob like, "Dude, these shows look wicked good. Up like top to bottom cards look fantastic."
Well, yeah, the TVs are like insane. So it's like I'm confused as to how people didn't care about TNA in like 2006, 2007. Because like every show is just like Kurt Angle against Samoa Joe, or Kurt Angle against Jay Lethal or whatever. And it's just like, how are you not watching that? I don't understand.
There's a stigma. Still
every show I think does have a stipulation though.
I'm cool with that, man. I can deal with that.
Yeah. So that was kind of weird.
Not every show needs to be straight up.
Definitely a stigma. I think 1994, 1995 WWF has stigmas against them.
95 for sure does.
So,
well, I can see why, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
I get it. Well, that's the thing is, I think, and I'll say it now. I think once we start heading toward the end of the year, I think it's gonna get a lot better.
Yeah.
But right now, like, it's tough for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of this is really tough to get through.
Right.
It's just not my style.
Just be glad we didn't ask you to start 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think I am pretty thankful about that. And then I was going to watch even a couple episodes prior to 95. Like, I was going to start when you guys did, like, Survivor Series, and Bob was like, do not watch that show. And then I was like, I'm just going to start fresh when we start and just not even look at anything.
Yep.
And I think that was the best bet, and, like, I'm feeling good about doing that now.
Yeah, if you had watched Survivor Series and let's say like you watched all of December Raws, you would have been like, I don't know if I want to do this. Maybe this isn't for me.
Well, that's why. Funny. Yeah, and I remember talking with Bob like on air about it. Like, dude, thank God. If we would have asked him to do Survivor Series and start with that and watch forward, he wouldn't have done it. Like, you wouldn't have wanted to come out here.
No, I don't.
Because it was not good.
Yeah, so I'm glad we did it good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we can just get into this observer notes and stuff like that because we do have one syndication to watch, and then about 46 minutes worth of Raw. So, The Undertaker has been out of action recently due to a knee injury. I think I noted on some house shows that he was substituted for. And IRS has missed a few dates because he's currently dealing with a shoulder injury. The January 30th Raw, which featured the Smoking Guns against 1-2-3 Kid and Bob Holly in their second rematch. I guess a rematch from the 23rd Raw, got a 3.0 rating, which is the best rating for Raw in several months. So that's a good sign for them, I guess.
Right.
Here's an interesting piece of news. Sid Vicious, Nikolai Volkov, Yokozuna, Mr. Fuji, and Quebecer Pierre, under a new gimmick, of course, are expected to return at the next television taping. And Jesse Ventura is rumored to be coming in as well.
Wow.
Is this pre or post governor run?
This is pre.
Because he was governor in what, like the 2000s?
He became governor in 98.
Okay. Yeah, but still, this is post WCW because he was just on the WCW episode we were watching. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting.
I can't believe that Nikolai Volkov is coming back.
Well, I tried to ignore that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Sid,
that's
though,
really
come on.
interesting.
Where's the excitement for Sid? Sid Vicious, the master, the ruler of the world.
Well, I think that'll bring more interest on it, like being more excited about, like, I don't know. I feel like Sid is the kind of guy you can look forward to seeing because he's fucking huge.
Yeah. Well, I think
I'm entertaining.
Yeah, but you know what? To be honest, I think I'm more bummed out that we're not going to hear any more ridiculous USWA matches with Sid. Because those were getting me in the building for some of those shows.
Yeah.
But
Hey, they might pull something out. You never know.
You know, to have Sid on TV, I'm cool with that. It's gonna be weird because like, who's he gonna face? Duke Droese? Like, who's he fighting? What kind of angle are you gonna do with him?
He could still show up in USWA because
No,
I
that's
mean,
true.
sometimes some WF guys show up there anyway.
Yeah, no, that's true. I don't know. I don't really see where Sid would fit in right now, so I'm a little hesitant about it. I'm not gonna lie, but all for it. I mean, of course, Sid's like a guilty pleasure guy, in my opinion. So,
100%. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but I went on eBay recently and I bought a 1991 WWF T-shirt.
I like that shirt.
Sid Justice. So
yeah, badass.
I had to do it. It was like $23 or something like that. I had to do it.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll spend $500 on that WrestleMania 8 T-shirt.
No,
that you guys are very supportive of.
$500.
Yeah. If you were gonna wear it, that'd be stupid. But I mean, if you're gonna buy it and like put it in a cool T-shirt frame with like a program or something, that'd look awesome. I could support that decision, maybe.
Well, it was on Macari, and it was like $235. Right. I think that's when I like messaged you guys about it. And then I was like searching on like Etsy and stuff like that, and I saw the shirt, and it was like for like $450. So then a couple of days later, I go to Macari, and then all the T-shirts at $500. So the guy that has it's probably looking up to see how much it's really going for, so he probably upped it. I should have grabbed it at $230, but I didn't.
Right.
But I'm not going.
Man.
I'm not.
Should have grabbed that.
I'm not gonna spend hundreds of dollars on a damn T-shirt.
Well, if you get that, I'm buying the fucking WCCW Texas replica belt I found on eBay for $600.
Oh my God, guys.
So you tell me when you buy that shirt, and I'll buy my belt.
Is it a good belt?
Yeah, dude, it's like the genuine leather and everything, so it's not like the WWE like replicas. It's like plastic leather. It looks pretty legit. So,
well, there's a WCCW Texas Championship Wrestling replica belt for $135.
Where's that on eBay?
Yeah,
the one I was looking at was like $600, and I hate to say it, I think RF Videos was selling it, so that sucks. Because I will never buy anything from that motherfucker.
Why? Listen, it was alleged.
So anyway, the Undertaker
he was going for a young boy. That's alleged. That is not confirmed.
No, it's a leg injury for the Undertaker.
No, it was. Well, you're right. It's a knee injury. Okay. Anyway, the last piece of news here is Bob Sparky Plug Holly will be racing a full 19 event NASCAR Slim Jim Series with a car that Vince McMahon bought him. And I do recall in his book, The Hardcore Truth, that Vince McMahon did in fact buy him a car, and Bob did not have to pay him back for it.
Wow.
So that must have been nice of him. He's having his guy live the gimmick, I guess.
Wait, he actually raced in NASCAR?
I don't know if it's NASCAR, but it's a NASCAR like Slim Jim Series. I don't think it's like legit NASCAR though.
So when are we going to watch that before we start an episode? I want to watch his race.
I wouldn't be surprised if that is available somewhere.
I'm just kidding. I have no interest in watching that.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm interested to see like how Bob Holly does, and I hope Meltzer covers it. Like he finishes 37th out of 40 every week.
Yeah.
That should be interesting. Because I remember WCW did something similar too. Like they had like a WCW Motorsports. So like on Nitro, they'd be like, "Oh, this guy was doing pretty good," and then he wrecked on lap 8 of 400, and he did not qualify. All right, back to action. Like
well, to be fair, motorsports in the 90s were pretty big. I mean, racing, monster trucks, all that stuff. Definitely like a 90s peak time, I would say, for really, I mean, sports in general. Racing, basketball, football.
That's what was huge.
Yeah, so I believe that.
Yeah, the NBA on NBC. That was my jam. That theme song.
Get it? NBA Jam? Get it?
Yeah.
Like the video game?
Yeah, dude, come on.
You're embarrassing.
I definitely got that, and I don't even watch that, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if it's not Impact Wrestling or...
Holy crap.
Listen, the Impact video game was fun as fuck,
dude.
Bob.
Yeah, I don't care what you say. That
If
I
you-
didn't know. I never played it.
If you pick Nash with the t-shirt and jeans and gray hair, fuck you, motherfucker. Because that's who you pick and that's who you play as in a Destination X match, okay?
I always pick Sting. But you're right. I agree.
I
Sting
never
Kevin
played
Nash-
it. And I just recently learned that Low-Key did like the narration for it.
Oh.
Or the
okay.
voiceover or whatever for like the main
That's
character in the story mode.
Oh. Yeah, Suicide, brother.
Yeah,
That's what they
and I
got
was,
the character from.
yeah, and I was like listening to it on YouTube, and I was like, wait a minute, is that Low-Key?
I don't
And
now
I
that
looked
you
it
said
up,
that.
and he was like, yeah, Low-Key was the guy. He has a
Well,
good voice for voice.
If you ever want to play it, Bob, I got it, man. And
I'm
it's
good.
fun.
No, I don't want to do that shit. I'm good.
Anyway.
I'd rather play Royal Rumble on my Sega Genesis and lose to a right-hand punch from IRS.
Dude, he whooped our ass. And
Yeah,
IcoPod
IRS
listeners know that shit's up on the Facebook. IRS took me and Bob out.
Yeah.
So,
I think I beat Rick Martel though, so I have that going.
yeah, you did.
Well,
You did.
I think after quarantine, I need to have a shot at that. I need to try that out.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm gonna lock you out. Let's go to some house show notes here. The WWF was in Worcester, Massachusetts at the Centrum on February 6th, 1995. There's no attendance figures, but let's just say there was probably 27,000 people there. And it featured Quang taking on Aldo Montoya, 1-2-3 Kid and Bob Holly taking on the Heavenly Bodies, Shawn Michaels in singles action against Adam Bomb, Lex Luger taking on Tatanka. The Undertaker made an appearance, and he squared off against Owen Hart. Bret Hart squared off against King Kong Bundy. In your main event, WWF World Champion Diesel defending against IRS. So no more Bob Backlund for that, but now we got IRS.
Why? Why IRS in the main event?
He's a draw, dude. What do you mean?
That's bad.
The Taxman has some heat.
Okay, here's where I'm at with it. First match, I ain't showing up. I got shit to do. Rest of the card, since it's mixed up, finally, like it ain't the same fucking Undertaker casket match. Yeah, I'm gonna go. The main event's probably gonna blow, but maybe Diesel like put him away within a couple of minutes, so does it really matter? I'm gonna go to this. Undertaker Owen, Bret King Kong might be interesting because if anybody can get anything out of King Kong Bundy, it's Bret Hart. I mean, the Heavenly Bodies are on the card, which I'm a mark for. So, yeah, I'm going to go. Adam Bomb, Shawn Michaels, like that might be a sleeper.
Yeah.
Am I getting main event tickets? No, but, you know.
Nosebleeds.
Yeah.
What about you, Dallas? Where are you at?
Yeah. I mean, I thought this one, like all around the card, sounded better than a lot of the other ones that I'd say I would have went to. So, yeah, like Shawn Michaels Adam Bomb definitely I think piqued my interest the most on the card. The Undertaker match, like I mean I don't know. I think the main event is they start shitty and they end shitty, but the in between is pretty good.
That's pretty much the formula for WCW from like 96 until 99.
Perfect.
You know, the beginning might not be so great. The end will suck, but the middle is your bread and butter. Since you guys are both going to go, I might as well go with you. That way we can have a fun night out.
Sweet.
But I'm not going to really care about it. USWA, February 6th, Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South Coliseum. Drew 1,100 with a gate of 7,000. Had this time around we have 8 matches. I think last time it was like 6 or 5 or 6. So there's a lot more people on this one.
Yeah.
Let's see what the action here is. The Moondogs, Spot and Rex squared off against Sergeant Victor and Reggie B. Fine. Spellbinder was in singles action against Tony Williams. Scott Studd battled Gorgeous George III. Crusher Bones and Big Daddy Cyrus in tag team action against Doug Basham and King Cobra. Miss Texas was in a street fight against Sweet Georgia Brown. Tommy Rich teamed up with Doug Gilbert to take on PG-13. USWA champion Brian Christopher defended against Big Daddy Cyrus. And your main event, USWA Unified World Champion Sid Vicious defending against Jerry Lawler in a no disqualification match.
You think this is his blow off? Like, see you later?
Well, if you guys want me to tell you, Jerry Lawler would end up winning the championship here. And so, yeah, that might be his swan song.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't think, compared to some of the other USWA shows that we've had you list off here, I don't think this one's particularly strong. I can't say that I'm really interested in other than the main event, maybe nothing much at all, to be honest. Yeah. But I'm sure it was a war in that main event, so that would probably be worth a ticket itself. But still, I think I'm going to hold off for this USWA show.
I'm like really curious as to what Big Daddy Cyrus even looked like. Oh, he's like one of the... He's Cousin Junior? I don't know who the hell Cousin Junior is.
Come on, dude. You're like the wrestling historian. You're supposed to know this.
Cousin Junior, King Harley Hogg. He has many different names. He was a member of Hillbilly Jim's Hillbilly Family Stable in 1985.
Oh, God. No thanks.
He was also Moondog Cujo.
How many Moondogs fucking is there?
There is a lot.
Oh, like a lot.
Oh, so he had a lot of success in the USWA as one of the Moondogs. I know they had a huge feud with like Lawler and Jarrett and them back then. So. Let me see how many Moondogs there are.
Oh man,
oh my God, holy shit! There's at least 20.
Well, you know what it reminds me of is like the early Dudley boys. You'd have like Sign Guy Dudley, Dances with Dudley, Big Dick Dudley, like all these fucking guys. That's what it seems like.
Here you go. You know what? I'm gonna list them off for you.
Oh no.
Some of these names are just weird. All right, so the core members, there's 5 core guys.
Yeah.
There's Moondog King, Moondog Rex, Moondog Spot, Moondog Spike, and Moondog Cujo.
Okay.
And then it says others. And yeah, here we go. Moondog Baron, Moondog Buddy, Moondog Bernard, Moondog Duke, Moondog Fido, Moondog Fifi, Moondog Grizzly, Moondog Mang, Moondog Max, Moondog Moisen, Moondog Moretti, Moondog Mort, Moondog Nathan, Moondog Pongo, Moondog Puppy Love, Moondog Ravage, Moondog Rex, Moondog Rover, Moondog Runt, Moondog Spike, Moondog Splash, Moondog Splat, Moondog Spot, and Moondog Wenzel.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's full of weird names.
So yeah, anyway, to run away from that as fast as we can. Yeah, no, I'm probably not going to the show. Dallas, are you going to this USWA show?
No.
No, I didn't think so. No. Bob, are you going to the show?
You know what? Yeah, I will, because this might be the last time I see Sid Vicious in the USWA, and I would like to be there.
Okay.
Now, like I've said, I don't really know many of these characters because, like I've said countless times, I'm still in like 1987 for my reviewing of the USWA. So like, I don't know a lot of these guys. But if I had to guess, Tommy Rich and Gilbert against PG-13 might be okay. Yes, maybe a decent little match. But this is at best probably a 2-match card.
Oh, for sure.
But I'm still going to go because I feel like USWA tickets at this point were like $6 to get in the door. And I can probably spend $6.
I've spent more than $6 for shittier shows, so.
Yeah, like Wild Zero. Like, what we do is spend $25 for that.
I wasn't going to name names, but yeah, we did.
Wild Zero, for sure. It was a bad experience. All right, syndication. We have one match to check out here, and it took place on February 4th, which would be the Saturday before Raw, obviously. And it featured The Undertaker taking on everyone's favorite pig farmer, Henry Godwinn. So
who we haven't seen much of.
No, he's been there for like 3 weeks. And he's already in a match with The Undertaker.
Right.
I feel like he's not going to win this. And it's a very good indicator as to where he already stands in the company if you're probably just going to get destroyed by The Undertaker. But
well, you know what I've kind of noticed that they've transitioned from? They went from every single week, I would say couple matches a night. So maybe 2 matches out of the 4. Just bringing in like local enhancement guys, no gimmick, shitty gear, like just a nobody guy, to now basically having beefed up enhancement guys. I would see several people on the roster at this point as realistically beefed up enhancement guys. And I hate to say it, but Godwin might find himself in that category. Do you feel like that's accurate, Bob? Like they've moved away from using local talent for more so guys that they just make and use to get beat, or what?
Well, I know that at some point, I think it's really next year, that they use territory guys as like their enhancement guys. So they give them jobs, like everyday jobs.
Yeah.
As their gimmick, and then they job them out that way.
Yeah.
So I don't think Henry Godwin's going to be an enhancement guy or even like a jobber to the stars. I think this is just an example of where they're really rather weak on the heel side. And who else do you have to put The Undertaker in a match against that isn't a job guy? So yeah, Henry Godwin's been there for like 3 weeks, but you know, he hasn't, identified himself as a guy on the upward trend because he hasn't really fought anybody.
No, yeah.
So he's like kind of level right now, which I think is dangerous to have him there, and then you have him face The Undertaker, so he's naturally going to dip.
Right.
Because like for our view, if he loses to The Undertaker, we already know that he can't beat a guy at that level. So the next time you might wrestle Bret Hart, we're going to be like, well, this guy already lost.
Well, and that's the thing. I think guys like this, and not to go on too long of a rant here, but I think guys like this who are dropped in with a gimmick start. It's like such a little infant. Like if you don't protect that, if you don't make the right moves, it doesn't take much to ruin it.
Right.
So like for him to already be presumably doing a job on syndication to The Undertaker, like you might have fed him good once, but now you're taking food out of his mouth.
Yeah, I mean, we're assuming that he loses here. This could very well be some kind of bullshit finish, or he might even win. Who knows?
Right.
But I feel like this would be a better spot for a guy like Mantaur. Just put him in there,
or somebody.
Mantaur lose in like 3 minutes and call it.
No, Mantaur's getting a big push. I'm calling it. So.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the Berserker.
This is the type of stuff where I try to ignore Dallas when he tries to sit there and say that Mantaur is going to get a major push.
I didn't hold up. I didn't say major. I said big.
He's beaten The Undertaker on syndication. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, so this is in fact on YouTube, and of course the Monsoon Classic posted it. So if you guys want to watch along with us, you probably just put in the search bar and you'll find it. It was uploaded December 16th, 2019, and currently has about 2,500 views. Countdown from 3, and then we'll get ready for this 8-minute and 55-second video.
Yay.
3, 2, 1, play.
So they've cut right to Undertaker's entrance, it looks like here.
Yeah, it looks like they just came back from a commercial. They made it seem like from what Vince was just saying.
Yeah.
I better be able to hear Henry Godwin's theme music. If he's standing in the ring, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, sorry, Bob.
That's another bad mark on the list.
Not a good sign.
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah. Hold up the Undertaker plate.
No entrance for Godwin there.
Well, to be fair, his theme music is just saying him saying "Sue wee" and there's pig noises.
Yeah, I don't think I needed to hear that.
Yeah, it's not very pleasant.
I want Percival Pringle to get in there and take him down.
No, you don't want to do that.
I think this is the fake Undertaker.
It might be. He's looking a little thick.
Yeah. Brian Lee. Stop giving it away, Bob. That's not who it was. It was Undertaker. That was his name.
Right. Well, I thought since we were past that, we could just expose it for what it was.
No. We don't know that.
Is Henry Godwin even going to get a nameplate or no?
No, probably not. He's a pig farmer, dude. He doesn't even know what a nameplate is.
Hey, who knows? We could have seen Henry Godwin come out right before the commercial. I don't know.
That's true.
He's definitely no Tex Slashinger, that's for sure. Or Shanghai Pierce.
He's asking Bear, where is the urn? Maybe that means Henry's going to win.
I was just going to say, so he's weak.
Is that the gimmick, right? Because he doesn't have the urn, he's weak.
At least at one point it was.
I really hope not that it's still not that in fucking 1995.
I don't know, man. There's plenty of bullshit going on in 95 still.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're still watching a cartoon.
Yeah, we are for sure.
Bob, don't confirm that, you motherfucker.
This is the definition of it.
Jesus.
Leaping clothesline. Henry's doing pretty good in there, though, I think.
He hasn't done anything.
He's a pig farmer.
Strike.
No, he's looking pretty good, though.
Okay. You get an ass beat. I guess that is one part of being a good wrestler. You got to be able to get your ass beat.
Yeah. Well, he
I'll
did.
give you
Like
that.
he missed like a splash in the corner. He had some good speed. He had good energy.
I just watched this. So Undertaker just did the old school from the top rope. I just saw a 70-year-old man walk all 4 ropes in Impact Wrestling.
Oh yeah, Mike Jackson or whatever.
It was ridiculous. I don't know how he didn't fall, but it was funny.
Yeah, I saw that, and then I read that he actually lost the match
Yeah, he did.
to Johnny Swinger. So the guy that has maybe the most steam and Impact right now is a 7-year-old man, and then he loses the match to Johnny freaking Swinger.
Well, bro, you don't know the story. We don't need to get into it right now. But yeah, it's
Godwin
it's
clothesline Undertaker over the top rope there to the floor.
See?
So how do you guys feel
Henry's
about
not.
Paul Bearer as a manager?
I gave him manager of the year last year.
Personally, I think Paul Bearer is annoying.
That's the point, though.
No, oh, yes, my Undertaker. Like that stuff just drives me nuts.
I can understand that.
Put it this way, he's one of those guys where is he a great manager in the sense that he can work with anybody and get anybody over? I kind of say no. Is he a great manager in the sense that he was perfect for helping to get the Undertaker character over, which is like a huge, huge accomplishment? Yeah. So I think he's underappreciated. But for 93, I mean, there really wasn't much to pick from. So that's kind of, or for 94, there wasn't much to pick from. So that's why I went with him. But I would say in my top 5 managers, he wouldn't be there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's for a personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely, you gotta give him credit for like dedicating himself to the gimmick.
Yeah.
Well, he literally worked in the funeral industry, so.
Right.
Well, I know, but like, that's obviously not his voice. Like, if you've ever heard
yeah,
Shooter,
no, I know, but I just think
lower
it's how more perfect could it get?
Right.
You have a guy who's working with a dead guy, and he actually works in the funeral industry. I think that's hilarious.
Henry just had a bear hug on Undertaker, but then he got clapped out of it. Come on, Henry. Come on. Just right hands there by Taker. How much time is it? About 3 minutes. There you go.
He's getting some offense in. He's getting some kicks in. Big body slam here.
Yeah,
Almost
that's
dropped
like
him on his neck.
That's like a Hogan slamming Andre.
Yeah.
Drop the leg.
Could you imagine?
An elbow, close enough.
Yeah.
Here we go. Earthquake splash. All right, another elbow. Here we go. Another one. Boom. Treat him like a pig. Here you go.
Undertaker's acting like he's literally lifeless. Oh, here's a kick out.
He does it all the time. There was one time, what was it? I was watching some match. It was like the dumbest offensive move ever. And he was on the ground for like 12 minutes. It might have been a house show. And it might have been against IRS, to be honest with you, when I saw it. And he was just like unconscious for seemingly 12 minutes on like a simple kick to the face or something. It's so sad.
I'm not an Undertaker guy. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
I'm an Undertaker guy starting in 96. 96 onwards, I can do with it.
I could, Bob, I think that is very fair to say.
Yeah, like this time around in 95, it's tough because he hasn't had a good opponent in like 4 years.
Yeah. Going back to managers, you know who's a great fucking manager is Gary Hart.
Well, yeah, he's one of the all-time greats.
Holy shit, man. I'm like we talked about a little bit earlier. I'm going back and watching some old shit, and dude, he's so good. Big boot there from the Undertaker.
There's no way. Get out of that.
He did get out of it. Holy shit. Big clothesline. Yeah. Are we going to see an upset here?
I don't know. Who gets out of the freaking tombstone, though? Not a lot of people.
And lands a big clothesline.
Yeah.
Well, that big boot didn't hurt him, so.
No.
And the Undertaker's weak. No Aaron. Come on.
Do you like the Undertaker's ginger goatee but jet black hair?
Yeah.
Well, it's a staple, isn't it?
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, come on.
Undertaker's knocked out. They are stalling here. So what is going on?
We're going to see the big setup. The crowd's going to pop. Yeah.
The crowd literally didn't even barely react.
You must have already seen this, Dallas. You called that pretty much on the spot.
Kick in the gut. Godwin's still in control here.
Right, he's going to hulk up, throw him against the rope, big bootleg drop, wins the title.
Missed the clothesline. Undertaker's got him by the throat. No way he's fucking choke slamming this dude. Yeah. Oh, he got up pretty good, actually.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, Undertaker's pinning him really stupid, though.
Well, it's like he realized that he wasn't facing the hard cam, so he had to make sure he turned a little bit.
I think Godwin kind of no-sold him, though, because he kicked out at 3 and rolled out of the ring.
Yeah, he did.
So that's weird.
That's kind of disappointing that Henry got pinned by the secondary finisher. He got out of the first one, but he loses to the second level finisher. You can tell that Undertaker can get him up for a tombstone, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, right. And Godwin got himself up for the chokeslam pretty good.
He did. Usually I thought they were going to have it like zoomed in to where you couldn't see him lift him up because they'll do that sometimes.
Yeah.
But he did. He did get up pretty good for it.
Well, it wasn't awful, but yeah, it was what it was.
That was all right. That was a good syndication match, I would say.
To be honest, I don't think Godwin loses too much off of that loss.
No.
You know? I mean, I was fully expecting Godwin to barely get any offense in. Fucking tombstone, done. 1, 2, 3. That's not really what it was. So that was good.
I think I'm on the Henry Godwin appreciation train.
I don't think I am.
No, I'm definitely not. What?
Wow. Okay, guys.
But
Bob, come on.
I like the idea of like a bigger dude taking it to Undertaker a little bit, who isn't a piece of shit in the ring. So, you know, if that's a feud moving forward, I don't know how you incorporate a pig farmer with the Undertaker, but you know, if that's something we're looking forward to, then it's better than IRS, in my opinion.
I know the perfect way to incorporate it. You could have Henry Godwin steal one of Paul Bear's dead bodies, feed it to his pigs. Paul Bear would be like, "Oh my God, who would do this?" And then you hear the little sweet, and then Henry Godwin comes out, and he'll be like, "It was me, Paul Bear. I fed your dead aunt to my pigs, and she's 6 feet under, but she's in my pig's belly." And then that can be your SummerSlam 95 match.
That's disgusting.
I can't believe you even just said that.
I'm booking it in my fantasy rebooking.
No, just say it's Undertaker's parents that got eaten by the pigs.
Okay, that's even better. That's a WrestleMania 12 match right there.
Yeah. And
slow build.
And you can be like, and Godwin always finishes his promo with "They're resting in pieces, Undertaker."
Yeah.
And then he gets pissed.
Yeah.
So, well, anyway.
And then, right, you can have it where the Undertaker's eating and catering, right? He's having a hot dog.
Oh, my God.
And Henry Godwin can just roll up and be like, "Hey, Taker, how do your parents taste?" And he runs off.
"How's your hot dog, brother?"
Yeah. "That's your dad."
Jesus Christ.
No? All right.
No, probably not.
That'd be a good idea for WWF 95, I think.
Yeah, okay.
You guys don't appreciate good stories.
Right.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, I know it.
Right. Yeah. Well.
Excuse me. There's some hacking of lung here. All right, let's go into Raw from February 6, 1995. This is 46 minutes and 40 seconds long. I don't remember what the feature match is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a 6-man tag or something like that.
It is, yes. 6-man tag.
Oh, fuck me in the ass.
Was that an invite? Was that an invite or what?
For a 6-man tag, yeah, you might as well, dude. You want me to bend over now or later?
Probably later.
All right.
5 p.m.
So, are you guys on your black screen ready to go for this or what?
Oh, we're ready.
All right, I will count down from 3, and then we will start Monday Night Raw from 95.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, play.
All right, so getting a recap from what they are calling the No Holds Barred Mini Royal Rumble match between King Kong Monday and Mabel.
No holds barred.
Mini Rumble match. Like what?
Dude, this is so weird. Bundy 10 years prior to this looks so different. I know I keep bringing up all the old shit that I'm watching, but like to watch it back to back with 95, which is still old, is so weird.
Yeah, I was gonna like text you and say knock it off because like that's my gimmick. I'm the one that talks about like old Memphis, old Smoky Mountain. So if you want to knock that off, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm trying not to bring it up, but fuck, man.
Yeah, like I kind of reeled in Dallas with the whole TNA talk that he likes to do on here. So
I don't do it that much.
I mean, you kind of do a little bit.
No, you bring it up.
Your Facebook profile picture is Sami Callihan spitting into the air and having it land in his mouth. Like,
what are you talking about?
Who does
Get
that?
out of here.
I'm going to start talking about CZW on this show.
Do it. Talk to me about Justice Payne and Nick Gage. I need to know.
Okay, we're done. Sean and Vince here are green screened in again.
Yeah, what the heck?
Jesus,
yeah, 100%.
Christ. Razor Ramon in action tonight. Special interview with WWF champion Diesel.
Great. What is he gonna have to say?
Nothing good, I'm sure.
I'm the champion. I'm
Oh my
6'11".
God.
Oh yeah.
Guys, he just blew that bubble of gum in Vince's face, and they added in like a little sound effect.
Jesus.
Holy crap.
I wish I heard it.
That was so bad.
I don't know
I
why
thought
they do that.
weren't they green screen last week too?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think they're live again until next week. Oh,
Oh,
great. Here
boy.
comes
Here we
another
go.
seizure.
Seizure. Oh, they stopped it.
You know what? I bet you that's Kevin Dunn. And he's probably like, I love this.
He's
So many
fucking
different camera changes.
He's like, okay, we're gonna go cameras 2 through 7 wicked fast. Okay, go.
27.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what it's doing.
I bet you I could go there and get a job as a wrestler if I was like Kevin. He'd be like, yeah. I did. Change the camera like 17 times during my entrance. He'd be like, I love it.
So we're getting the 6-man tag match to open, which I'm actually kind of glad about because I did not want to wait the next 40 minutes for this match.
Yeah. Lex Luger looks pretty different, though. He looks shorter and chubbier.
Yeah, they get that guy in the front. Lex is looking real different with that hat.
Yeah, what is going on?
Oh man.
Coming out with that kid here again. It looks like a different kid for Lex, so he's just got a collection of them, must be. I don't know, man. Every time Lex comes out, it's like, fuck, I want to like this guy. He's just pulling at my heartstrings. It's like, I can remember it like it was yesterday, him coming off the Lex Express like a fucking superstar. I just want him to be that guy, but he's not that guy.
He's not. And, I mean, I think I mentioned it to you back when we were talking about that era. Before he comes off the helicopter, a good portion of the people there are chanting for Hogan. So when it's Luger, they're just like, ugh.
Right.
So it wasn't really
the beginning.
Yeah. Tatanka. Oh, that's right. Tatanka, IRS, and Bundy.
Money.
Bundy. Look at his face.
He's
like,
literally
why am I here? He's a human thumb.
Yeah, for sure. Bob, can we just never forget when we were watching the Lex Express vignettes and this motherfucker's standing on top of the bus on the side of the highway posing?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, those vignettes are so good. That's why I was a fan of Face Lex Luger. Those vignettes were he's like at a mall signing autographs and then gets on the bus. Bye, guys. Got to go to my next mall. See ya. And it's like all this shit, and his outfits are fucking ridiculous.
That's awesome.
He's got like the skin tight leotards and shit on.
Yeah.
I have a Lex Express button from when they did tours.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's just it just warms the cockles of my heart, the Lex Express.
Well, they had made a pit stop here in Syracuse during that run too.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
if I was here in Syracuse, I wasn't yet in '93, but I would have gone.
Yeah, dude. I wish I would have been there.
I would have been about 4 years old.
I was in a testicle in '93, so.
Well, there you go. Come on, Mabel.
Okay, we got the mini Royal Rumble no holds barred rematch right now.
Yeah. Mabel being sent into the corner sounded like the ring was about to collapse.
I heard that too.
Like, holy crap.
Watching these two guys reminds me of our backyard wrestling federation, Dallas, and just some of the guys that we wrestled with when they fought each other. Like, that's what I see when I see this.
Yeah.
See?
I got that.
Mabel just did a Vader spin kick.
Yeah, he did. What was that?
Yeah. I just want to point out, if you look at everybody aside from Lex Luger, and you look at Lex Luger after, you would have thought that this was taking place at a flea market.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, man.
Just the presentation, their bodies.
The
Is
gear.
Mo like 60?
Mo?
He looks wicked old.
Yeah, I'd say.
At this point, he's not 60 years old.
Yeah, he's about 72.
I'm exaggerating, but
I don't know. I know as a kid, Mo used to drive me nuts because I would be like, why would you ever tag in Mo if you're Mabel? Like, ever. I don't understand.
Mo's hair looks like, have you ever seen those like peanut butter and jelly combo squeezes things? Like they squeeze it and they both come out. That's what his fucking hair looks like, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You got the jar that has both peanut butter and jelly in it.
He has a squeeze bottle. Does the peanut butter and the jelly come out?
You squeeze it
That's
out.
what it is. IRS is bumping for this motherfucker.
Yeah, what is going on? IRS was just feuding with Undertaker, and now he's taking a scoop slam from freaking Mo.
Mo looks like he's outgrowing his singlet a little bit here.
He's looking pretty chubby. I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but like, what the hell? He looks like a kangaroo who is about to give birth.
A kangaroo.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of National Geographic lately.
I couldn't tell,
What
dude.
the?
Yeah,
Bob, your watching efforts amaze me. You watch
National
such a range of things.
National Geographic at 10 o'clock at night, when you see a tiger just hunting down a deer and just ripping its throat out, that is very pleasant.
Did you watch that before or after Too Hot to Handle?
I watched that after. Speaking of which,
Okay.
Too Hot to Handle is a great television show, and you need to watch it.
Okay, anyway, Mabel.
Big shoulder block there. Bob, you sound like a serial killer. by the way.
Yeah, I probably.
National Geographic at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
Well, listen, I'm glad Dallas
I don't
mentioned
know.
Too Hot to Handle. You need to watch
Big
that show.
clothesline. I don't even know what you're talking about.
There's 10 people on an island, and they
I'm
think that they're going on there to have all the sex in the world. 12 hours in, they're told you can't do anything sexually, and if you don't, you win $100,000. Needless to say, there's still a lot of sex.
Yeah, that sounds stupid. Lex Luger
bad.
gets tagged in, posed down here, and Tatanka basically runs away because he's a scared little bitch.
Luger's yelling, I don't know.
You would have you would have thought Lex Luger came in with a smallpox playing it the way he ran out of the ring there. IRS tags in. And
Do you guys think that Luger liked the way that the WWF shirts fit, or that they were too tight?
I think he preferred them that way.
I don't know if he did.
Like, hey Vince, can you paint this on my torso?
I feel like every time he's ever worn clothing that's not his trunks, they are super tight.
Like Lex Luger in real life is probably a 2X t-shirt at this time. This dude was going in and saying, do you have any smalls?
Yeah, for sure. There was one time, Dallas, I think it was in 93, he came out in like a turquoise spandex with an Ico Pro t-shirt on.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And it was like, what are you doing?
It looked like it was a fucking workout video.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh my god.
Why did he just sell the kitchen sink like that?
Holy fuck. Mo didn't want to take a front flip bump, so he fucking sold the kitchen sink by taking a flat back.
Yeah, he sure did.
What a son of a bitch.
I hate Mo. I don't even know him really, and I hate him.
That was fucking hilarious. This match has been the Kriegers so far, I'd say.
I didn't expect much from it, so.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that Mo is the only one getting his ass kicked on the babyface side.
No.
I mean, yeah, there's no way Lex is going to go in there and be like, all right, beat my ass for 20 minutes.
Yeah. I wonder if this is the last time we see Mo wrestle because he didn't take the proper bump on the knee lift.
Dude, that was so fucking
That
fun.
was pretty bad. That's something that I would do. I'm like, dude, I'm not about to do a somersault, so I'll just go backwards.
Vince also just made everyone well aware, in case you didn't know, that Mo has been taking most of the beating.
Just to drive home the fact that he sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince is like, yeah, he's been taking the brunt of it all.
Yeah, we just want to point out that we see something in Mabel and Luger, but Mo is the one that has just been getting absolutely destroyed by these three jobbers of a fucking stable. So it's all right.
Yeah, it's almost like DiBiase was like, who can I waste my money on the most? Let's pick these three guys.
The fans are actually chanting for Mo. Well, now it died out, but they were going for Mo.
Compared to
Let's
Bundy,
go,
I mean,
Mo.
Let's go, Mo. We want no Mo.
I wish Oscar would have been in there, dude.
I think I like Oscar more than Mo.
No, I absolutely do not.
Oscar provides nothing.
He annoys the fuck out of me.
I haven't seen as much as you have, so I get that makes sense.
No, dude. So annoying.
So are you trying to say that Oscar would not be a manager of the year for you?
He would be get off my TV of the year for me.
I want Oscar to come out with R-Truth.
Oscar's got doink heat with me. Put it that way.
Wow.
Donkey.
That is some high praise. Oh, great. The abdominal stretch by IRS.
Dude, stop bashing his move.
Is this his signature move or what?
100%.
Yeah, for sure. You don't get out of it.
It's like Yokozuna's nerve hold to the neck. You're guaranteed to see.
Does he have a fun tax name for it?
No. He just has the write-off.
The stimulus.
I was gonna say the stimulus stretch. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's the stimulus check. I saw somebody the other day, they said, which popped me, not that I'm a political guy at all, but they called it Trump bucks, which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah. Did
Bob,
you guys?
how many wrestling DVDs did you buy with your check?
None.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I bought magazines
There you go.
and I bought coloring books.
Yeah.
I have like, how many do I have? I probably have about
You have
10.
I didn't know they made coloring books of the coloring books you bought.
Yeah. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Kaylee thought it was really funny of the idea of you sitting down and coloring.
Yeah, that is pretty
It's a
fucking
funny
funny.
visual.
Yeah.
I have 8 WCW coloring books right now.
Holy
Dude.
crap.
Dude, why?
Because I like to color.
You are
Since
not going
when?
to color 8 fucking books worth.
Yes, I will.
How come you get sent Dallas one? That's not fair.
Because you're not going to color.
Oh, I'm sorry. You will color 8 books. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tatanka in here coloring Mo with a couple of solid clotheslines. Tags out the body.
I don't have your address, Austin.
Yeah, okay. That's bullshit.
I
You came
got
here.
it.
No.
You
I
came
sent you
here.
guys both birthday cards.
Yeah, all right.
I got the addresses.
Yeah, Austin, I went there, but I didn't. Number one, you picked us up at the airport and brought us to your apartment. I don't know what street you live on.
You blindfolded us.
Yeah, you drugged me. I was handcuffed to a radiator for 6 hours.
And you said don't touch anything besides the furniture you're sitting on.
Yeah,
I'm not saying shit.
that's the plot of Black Snake
Oh,
Moan. Something like that.
I'm not saying shit.
Okay, Luger's back in. He's fighting Bundy. This match sucks.
Come on, beat on Humpty Dumpty. Come on, do it.
I just looked quick. I thought Luger hit a fucking gut kick on the ref, but it was IRS in the ring.
Oh my gosh,
Holy shit. Okay.
that was a hip toss. That was a hip toss.
He slams Bundy and then fucking Tatanka comes in and says, "No, bitch, you ain't getting this moment," and clotheslines the shit out of him. Mabel comes in and pretty much just decapitated Tatanka, who is now no-selling it, and DDT's Lex Luger. So yeah, that was good shit right there. You telling me you don't like that? Please get a pinfall over Lex Luger with, oh yes, King Kong Bundy. Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, Lex.
When's the last time somebody won with a DDT?
When's the last time Lex
Jake
Luger
Roberts.
won?
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Fucking Bundy just pinned Lex Luger.
Bundy's not a new finisher.
I think at this point, if you had Abe Knuckleball Schwartz come back, he would pin Lex Luger.
I can't believe this.
Fuck yeah to that. Fuck yeah to that. All right, that's your finish here, folks. Bundy gets the pin off a Tatanka DDT.
Did they just say that Tatanka was fighting somebody on Action Zone?
Yeah, but I kind of missed it, to be honest. I was staring at those money signs on the floor.
I'm gonna look it up.
Here comes Man Mountain Rock.
They're just tough and good because they work hard at it. And then there are people that are just naturally good.
Diesel, awesome. Undertaker, unparalleled.
Jeff Jarrett, jerk.
Oh, so this week on Action Zone, Tatanka is going to be fighting Lex Luger.
This dude looks like a mix between like he's like Hugh Morris and then also like a dad who's like he thinks he's like a fucking rock star and he's like this is how it goes.
Yeah, I was big in '89. You know, we played a couple bars. Van Halen
Goody.
saw me. So.
He's debuting next. Who the?
Bobby
Who's this guy? Who is this? Is he a lawyer?
What is that?
It's a
They're
Bobby
preparing a
Cooper.
statement.
He's Italian, a Bobby Cooper. Oh God! Let's take you down to Bobby Cooper in response
Something about
to the
Bigelow's challenge to Lawrence Taylor.
And on behalf of the member Bigelow.
All right, so
you steal Jake the Snake's mustache too, by the way.
Yeah. They're accepting the apology from the World Wrestling Federation right now.
Oh, this is LT's lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Why he's got a trench coat in the background?
They're demanding an apology.
Does he streak when he's not lawyering?
Yes.
It's a Bam Bam Bigelow.
Okay, so
Pretty
he's
much
saying that,
he's not wrestling.
yeah, LT respects what the WWF wrestlers do, but he has no desire to be a wrestler himself.
Good.
He says as Bam Bam continues to degrade the good name of Lawrence Taylor by these insidious challenges, they'll have no alternative but to seek legal remedy.
All right, awesome. I think that's about as good as you can get. He doesn't want to be a wrestler and wants to sue Bam Bam Bigelow if he continues his bullshit. That sounds great to me.
I think that's pretty fun, yeah, okay.
Oh no, what is this?
Man Mountain Rock, brother.
No.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I wish
Get this dude out of here.
I wish like the noise, it was like plucking guitar strings and just not good at all.
I like how the guitar looks so small because he's like a very large man in a bodysuit. A tie-dye bodysuit.
Yeah, who put Dude Love here? This is so stupid. Oh my God.
I cannot believe that Max Payne is in the WWF right now.
Yeah. Who thought this was like, oh, this guy's cool?
Oh my God.
No. I love his pajamas he's wearing.
Yeah.
Looking like Irene Sweet in her fucking living room. That's a little inside baseball there for you.
Oh, yeah, that super inside baseball shit. With Charlie Hunter.
I still don't think Bam Bam's a good fit for Slim Jim ads. I don't know.
No, I don't like it.
Holy shit. Who the fuck?
Is that Charlie Hunter?
I don't know, dude. I think maybe it's Maybelline, is what I would say.
He just got nice hair. That's one of the first mullets I have, or non-mullets I've seen. Like most people have a mullet.
I just don't even know what to say about this. Bob, are you loving this or what?
Charlie Hunter.
No.
Bob likes it so much he's playing Yahtzee.
I should be. I'm literally appalled that Max Payne is in the World Wrestling Federation right now. This is blowing my mind. This is a guy who nearly killed Brian Knobbs 17 different times.
Right. Irene with the smoker slam there. Big elbow. He keeps like looking directly at the camera and giving a thumbs up. Like, yeah, dude, we get it. You're on TV.
Well, yeah, he's like, I don't know. I don't like this at all.
Well, no, who would? Who's going there for this guy's match? Who's going there for that?
No one, never, ever. No.
Everyone's like, hey, we can go get food and take a bathroom break right about now.
I keep getting this guy confused with somebody else.
He's an extraordinary behemoth. Dude, he looks exactly like Hugh Morris.
No, not like, and I know it's like Max Payne, but wasn't there another guy, Bob, who's like plays a guitar, who's like big like that?
Van Hammer?
Van Hammer.
No, but is he like a big fat guy?
Oh, no, you're thinking of PN News. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. The rapper guy?
Yeah, I think you're right. Max Payne.
So Vince McMahon just basically was like talking about the yellow on his outfit, and he's like mixed with I don't know what you'd call that, but it takes a real man to wear it. So Vince McMahon doesn't know that what he's wearing is called tie-dye.
Yeah.
This is the guy where you hire, and it's like you see like a Bam Bam Bigelow picture and like his bodysuit and how he looks.
Okay, so Mountain Rock just won with a front suplex, like a front-facing suplex, and Vince, which I think is funny because Vince doesn't know what any moves are called, so he just, what a maneuver that is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he just said like, I don't know what that is, but that worked or whatever. It's like It's a front suplex, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, this is like cheap Bam Bam Bigelow knockoff. Like you go to the Dollar General and find this action figure.
He's like, hey, do you guys want me to play guitar again? And then they cut to commercial.
Which is hilarious because you already have Bam Bam Bigelow, so why would you get a knockoff?
Right.
So yesterday on Action Zone, Diesel squared off against Owen Hart.
So, Bob, what was the difference between like Superstars and like Action Zone?
There really wasn't any. Action Zone
newer
at this point. Yeah, it is newer. I got a coughing on it.
So yeah, but Dallas Action Zone started late last year, as like this new. Oh, it's gonna be. You're gonna get these live action, really good matches, and like it's gonna be this cutting, and it's the same fucking shit.
Well, yeah, it just seems like now. I mean, I guess they probably aired at different times and stuff, obviously. But
yeah. So Superstars was like Saturday morning,
right?
At like 10 or 11. And then Action Zone was a Sunday morning. But a lot of angles and stuff like that, even in like 93, 94, took place on Superstars.
Yeah.
Right
Superstars
now
was almost the flagship, really.
Yeah. Right now, though, we're kind of shifting more into Raw being the go-to show.
Yeah, so, I just think that's interesting because, so especially if it's Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, they have all their shows. That's a lot in one.
Yeah.
Action Zone was built up as being this, like what Austin was saying, like this huge show, whatever. They put a focus on it for about 3 weeks.
And then it's nothing.
And they reeled back on it
in typical fashion, yeah.
Yeah, by middle of 95, it just becomes a recap show, really.
So we get the Big Daddy Cool sit-down interview here with Vince, where, I don't know, I assume this is in the same studio, probably taped interview.
I'm loving the windbreaker that Diesel is wearing.
Oh, yeah.
That's pure 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Vince looks so tiny next to this guy.
Well, to be fair, he is 7 foot tall.
He's 6'11".
Okay.
Give him the risers. He's 7. Or that hair. That hair is definitely giving him 7.
Yeah. He said 9 knee operations and 9 by 95.
Yeah, when you have the legs of a fucking giraffe.
Wow.
Yeah, Vince, I
had a handful after this.
I gotta tell you, when I first made the change, Lawler calls me Big Cool Daddy. I didn't think it was gonna work. So thanks for making me a believer.
That's funny.
I can't take Kevin Nash seriously, like sitting down, when I jackknife Brad. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, that's not like that's not how he is. Like, you can tell he's just like, okay, they're like, okay, read this. Yeah. But then he's better like shooting from the hip, just be like bullshit. And I feel like,
yeah, when I jackknife Brett, that's when I knew. Dude, shut the fuck up. Just be a fucking fool like you like to be.
Now, am I wrong to think that Vince doesn't generally wear darker suits at this time? Because he's looking like more like the Vince McMahon that we like come to know. Whereas like, I feel like during this time he was still like very light colored, like gray suits and like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's fair. He's looking a little bit more formal here for sure.
I thought.
Yeah, I would say so. How about Bob? You remember the Lex Luger interviews on Raw?
Oh my God.
Those were some of your favorites.
Yeah.
The sit-down interview, we're going to learn really who Lex Luger really is.
My dad forced me to play an instrument, and I had no friends.
It was about as fake as you could fucking get.
It was so bad.
They promised us reality, and they delivered nothing but bullshit. Did you see Nash holding up those fucking
Yeah.
So they're showing some. I don't even know what they just said that was from. They're showing a bunch of weird like clips and pictures now. Lawrence Taylor at the Royal Rumble. There's Diesel at the Super Bowl party.
Who gives a shit?
Famous. He's so famous.
Yeah, but who cares? Who the fuck is this guy? Jack Kopic.
Regis and Kathy.
Yeah, but you notice
showing...
Nash wasn't in those pictures. It was just pictures of Regis and Kathy. They didn't have a picture of him with them.
Yeah.
Nash was like, yeah, I'm a big star, but Macha's going to humble me in a couple years by putting, dog shit on me. So, that's where we're at, Vince. This is so
What about keeping your marriage together in the training? Is there time for that?
No,
not really.
No, I cheat on my wife all the time.
Yeah. I just bang chicks out on the road, That's what the Lex Express is for, Don't get it twisted. That's what we're doing in there.
Hasn't he been married to the same woman for wicked long?
Yeah, probably.
I think he has.
I'm telling you, my favorite memory of Kevin Nash is when he accidentally published a nude photo of Madison Rayne on his Twitter account. I'm pretty sure it was Madison Rayne. I'm almost certain it was Madison Rayne. It was weird.
You should have screen capped it.
Should have. I wonder if I can find it. Let me Google it.
Just holding the belt, put a grind on you, big man. Nash is like, no, not at all. Nope.
Not at all. I'm barely on TV, so
shit's scripted, so I'm good.
I'm not on Raw every other week, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm on Raw like once a month, so.
Look at the little eyebrow raise at the end.
Nash is better at fucking around than pretending he's serious. What Sean, I assume, is putting himself over on Diesel here?
Talking all sorts of stuff. Yep, I'm not going to be upstaged by anyone, including you, Big Daddy Cool.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, February 20th, he's going to unveil his new bodyguard. Search is just about over.
He needs another bodyguard?
He's showing off a black eye.
That looks legit.
Yeah, it didn't look like a good one.
Brett probably gave it to him.
Probably needed it.
Being a dick.
The most unusual creature is making his way to the ring. Mantaur.
It's Vader. I mean, what?
Managed by Jim Cornette.
Why did Cornette say yes to these motherfuckers? Why would you say yes to coming out with him?
He's going to fight.
Roy Howard. Here you go.
His name went so fast I didn't even read it.
Okay, so apparently it was not Madison Rayne.
Oh.
It was a 53-year-old fitness model named Jennifer Mitchell. Or Michelle.
How the fuck did you just look that up?
I don't want to say how I searched it, but yeah.
Okay.
That's weird.
Thanks for that tidbit there, Bob. So we're getting
Nash claimed that his Twitter was hacked. This was in 2015. I knew I saw something like that.
So
that's weird.
I don't dislike Jim Cornette necessarily, but this dude cannot say about. He talks all this shit about, respecting the business and stuff, and then he's the manager for Mantaur, so he can shove it up his ass.
I love Jim Cornette. I love that he talks shit. I love half of the stuff he talks shit about I'm a fan of, but there's just something about him that I find endearing, and I know a lot of people find him absolutely revolting. But I think that's what I like about him. He's still one of wrestling's biggest heels, and he's not even in the business.
Yeah, but he's like real life heel. It's not a gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of like that.
I mean, I like Jim Cornette, but a lot of his opinions and stuff like that are just like, you're stuck in 1984.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well,
it's not valid.
Yeah, so here's the thing. He likes what he likes and isn't willing to change that or like give anything else a chance. He's like, no, fuck that.
Which is like,
so
fine,
like in that sense, I get it. Right. In that sense, I get it. But if you don't enjoy it anymore, you shouldn't really talk about it. Just don't talk about it.
Well, that's true. I mean, he's still feeding into it.
I don't know.
like I said, I don't necessarily dislike him, but like I think his views are invalid, and I don't think they make sense. Especially when you are like, hey, yeah, I'll work with Mantaur. I'm sure he didn't have a choice in the matter, but that's not the point.
Right. Right. And the only reason he's here is to probably do whatever he can to fucking get Smoky Mountain over, whether it's plug it or get guys on TV or, you know.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys that worked in Smoky Mountain ended up in WWF anyway.
Right. Mantaur's not good, and they're trying to make him like Vader, I feel like. So
I don't know if I'm getting a Vader vibe. I mean, he's done some better moves this time around. Like he had a nice little power slam a couple of seconds ago.
I feel like if they didn't give him a stupid ass gimmick, maybe it would help him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And why do big guys got to wear this like swimming one suit? Like, why does every single big guy wrestler wear this?
The onesie bathing suit.
I literally.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not very flattering.
And now he's mooing. See, you know what? He would be great with Henry Godwin.
Oh, God.
I could see that, unfortunately.
No thanks. I'd rather not.
So Vince is saying that in 2 weeks is when Jarrett is going to fight Diesel for the world title, and we'll find out who's fighting Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania.
Yeah, because Jeff Jarrett's going to be in the main event.
I think he is. I think he is. This is horrible. This is Monk levels of bad.
I mean, I think it's better than his first match.
I don't like it.
No. I think my problem right now with Raw is just like bullshit characters like this.
Well, get used to it, brother.
Yeah.
I know, but like that's just like you fucking got Mountain Rock and Mantaur. Awesome.
Yeah.
You missed a lot of shit though. So definitely feel lucky for that. You missed a lot of garbage.
I mean, I get it. They're trying new stuff. Okay.
I don't know, man. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. He hit the splash in the corner.
You're easy to please. You're easy to please.
Oh, whatever. You're one to talk there, Dallas.
Don't even start. Don't start.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, boy.
In High Gear, February 10th, Civic Arena, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Catholic Youth Center in Scranton, PA.
That's how you know it's big time.
Philadelphia. Yeah.
We're in a church. Let's go.
Guys, I just realized that my boxers are on backward. How do you feel about that?
How do you just find that out?
I don't know, dude. I was tired this morning.
Are you not wearing pants?
That's happened to me far too many times.
Oh, wait. Maybe they're not. That's weird. I don't know. Whatever. Oh. That's how invested I am in Mantaur.
Apparently there's a snowstorm because they had to reschedule some shows.
Yeah. Razor Ramones.
And then they cut Vince off and go to commercial.
Oh, is that the blizzard of 95 they're talking about?
Isn't there a blizzard every year? I don't know.
Probably. Yeah. Here comes Reza.
Who hasn't had new gear in about 2 months since I started watching.
Yeah, he's mailing it in.
He's not the champ. He don't care.
Yeah, just send me the check, brother. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, man. Pay me, man. Yeah, we'll see who he's fighting here. I'm sure it's friggin' bullshit.
Probably 1, 2, 3 kid.
Yeah, right. I fucking wish.
What's this, Marty Jannetty?
I'd pop for that. I'm a Marty guy, dude. If Marty came back and fought Shawn at WrestleMania this year, holy fuck. Let's do it.
Oh, he's fighting a job guy, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, though.
It's Razor Ramon, Bob.
No. Oh, Frankie Lancaster. He's not bad.
I don't think I've seen him before.
He's about to look real bad when Razor beats his ass.
Bob, how do you know this guy? I don't know this guy.
He's a WCW guy.
Oh.
Enhancement guy.
Okay, buddy.
He's fought Johnny Vad a few times.
Oh, so you mean he's like superstar level?
Yeah, he's not like a trainee guy.
It's just like, hey, you keep these gold chains safe.
Something happened to these. Something gonna happen to you, man.
He just shrugs.
Chico.
Come on, Frankie. I think Frankie's gonna win it.
Duh. Why else would they put him on TV?
All right, arm control. There you go. There you go. Break his elbow. Come on. Oh God, no. Damn it. Top wrist lock. Come on, Frankie.
He's doing better than Mantaur was.
Get some powder out and throw it in his face, and then toss a fireball.
Fireball, yeah.
You'll win it.
Razor's really cooled off for me, and that sucks because like he was probably the second most over guy of '94.
Well, he kind of just feels stagnant.
For sure, dude. Like there's just nothing happening. Razor Ramon. That's who he's been.
He's been like, I feel like he's been in the Intercontinental Championship scene forever.
He's past his expiration date.
Yeah, he needs to be moved up or something.
Yeah. Or switched up. Like,
Yeah.
okay, let's throw you in a solid little team or something. I don't know.
Or like a heel turn or something.
Yeah. It's just not good.
I think Razor turning heel would be really good because, like we've said,
They need him.
Yeah, you don't have any.
That's a really good idea, actually.
Well, they turned everybody face.
Yeah.
Fucking Adam Bomb, Diesel, all these fucking guys. Everybody's
Looks like
face
they're doing it
now.
because they're trying to find like the star. But then
Yeah.
by doing that, you're not finding anyone for the star to fight against or anything.
Right.
Except like the shitty $1 million corporation team or
Right.
whatever the hell it's called.
Right. Lex Luger's another good example. Turning face, really for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I think at this point, Razor and Lex, if they were to turn heel, would really
help.
make.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make
help.
TV a little bit better.
I agree with that, actually. I think that'd be really good.
I mean,
Because look at the crowd. The crowd's dead. I mean, they don't care about this.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, Razor's going to do his same old shit that he's been doing for the last 2 years. Great.
Right. Oh, Razor, Landsman guy. Oh, Razor's edge and he wins. Cool.
Yeah.
Backdrop off the top. Cool. Seen that before.
Yeah.
Vince is talking shit about the media in a trial right now.
Of course he is.
Yeah, because he doesn't give a shit about this either. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like something's happening that we can't see because people are running up to the barricade.
I think it's because they know it's going to be over and they want to.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Why is that guy laying stretched out on his shoulder like that?
Oh, man. Frankie didn't win. 1, 2. Damn it.
I don't know if I'd
Frankie's
want to
a
take the Razor's edge.
No, dude, that's a scary move.
I would take the
I'd hit my
Razor's.
head.
I would take the Razor's edge over a Sid Vicious powerbomb.
Oh, well, fuck yeah.
Like, yeah. Not
Or a
doing
Nash
that.
one where he just lets go
Yeah.
and you just fall.
Because at least Razor like guides you down.
Right. I still feel like a whiplash.
Oh, hey. Henry Godwin. I didn't think we were going to have another match.
I can't believe we have another match.
Did he has a nipple cut out on his t-shirt?
It's a little higher than that.
Oh.
What is that? Oh, it is a hole. I don't know what that was.
Oh,
There's a
God.
slop bucket.
I'll tell you what, though.
Oh,
Billy
look
Weaver.
at this dude.
Billy Weaver in the ring there. I'll tell you what, though. Compared to some of the other gimmicks we've seen on TV, Henry Godwin's isn't that bad.
Yeah, I guess.
When you compare it to, like, Mantaur.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Or fucking Man Mountain Rock. Like, that's stupid. Oh, he's killing this guy immediately.
Yeah, Billy Weaver has no chance in hell here. That was a horrible drop kick. Even worse.
Right away. He said, "Fuck that! I'm not selling it."
God, Billy Weaver. Billy Weaver like reminds me of Joe Dirt.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he does look like that.
What is he doing? Oh my god. Okay.
Oh.
Like a wheelbarrow face buster.
Was he Tex Slazenger or Shanghai Pierce?
He was Pierce.
That's what I thought. The masked one,
I think.
Shanghai Pierce,
Right?
I think he was the masked one.
Which would have been, Pierce, because Slazenger was Tex Slazenger's the other, I think. Oh God! You know what?
Rams him right into the corner here. This guy's getting killed.
I'm pretty sure
he looks like he's got 100 pounds over this motherfucker.
He probably does.
He's got a lot. Yeah, he's definitely got a lot on him.
He's a big dude.
He was Shanghai Pierce.
That's what I thought. Yeah, the mask guy, Shanghai Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Big clothesline.
I'm pretty sure Vince just asked him if Henry Godwin, Sean, if Henry Godwin is his bodyguard. And Sean's like, well, no.
You mean he's not cool enough to hang out with Shawn Michaels?
Jeez.
Yeah, could you imagine Shawn Michaels having a pig farmer as his bodyguard?
My insurance policy. Let me introduce to you. Well, he's a pig farmer. Really, what? The boy toy and the pig farmer?
A reverse DDT there. The slop drop, I think, is
what he's teabagging him.
Match.
I guess that was a pin, but you couldn't see the ref counting, and I couldn't hear it, so that was kind of weird.
I hope Sean's bodyguard is Vader. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, here comes this guy.
I hope it's Charlie Norris.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Preempted.
Wow, they tell us that flat out, huh?
Yeah. And then 2 weeks we got our WWF Championship match between Diesel and Jeff Jarrett. And Bam Bam, his suspension's lifted. He'll be back in action. Shawn Michaels is new bodyguard.
Okay. Well,
and they're going to be live February 20th. So actually, they kind of got seemingly a pretty stacked, like, as far as, like, hey, we got a lot of stuff going on in 2 weeks.
They need it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm interested to see what the rating will be for that show, because if they just did a 3.0 and they're promoting that heavy of a card in 2 weeks, 2 weeks ahead of time, hopefully they get a decent little ratings pop there for that. Sean and Vince just closing out the show here on commentary.
Well, Sean is mentioning right now that he is no longer going to be available to do commentary because he doesn't want to put himself at risk for the fans and for the wrestlers to kind of get after him because he's so hot right now.
Honestly, I think it's actually, well, that, that makes sense. I'm wondering, after you mentioned Jesse coming in, could he be replacing Sean, do we think?
That might, I would imagine that would be the idea.
I don't know though. I don't see Jesse working out here.
I mean, yeah, he's like 80s for sure to me. Like, I don't think you.
Well, and we had the conversation before. Jesse and Gorilla are one of my favorite teams, but again, we're talking, WrestleMania 5.
Right.
That was years ago at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of don't want that to happen. Would it make sense? Yeah. Would him and Vince work out together well? Of course. But I'm almost just ready to have like Jim Ross in that spot or something and kind of phase Vince out. Like Vince can probably not do that anymore.
Well, could we see like Lawler get introduced?
Or maybe, yeah. So maybe we'll have kind of like we have on syndication stuff is like Lawler and Vince. Like I'd be fine with that.
Yeah,
for sure. I don't know. I don't know if I really need I don't know if I need Jesse Ventura back on commentary in 1995, especially if they're doing this fucking movement. Like, if you're going to be doing the young movement, do it. Stop giving me King Kong Bundy and Jesse Ventura and fucking Greg the Hammer Valentine and Bob Backlund. Like, get these guys fucking out of here. It's so half-assed.
But honestly, I would take those guys over Man Mountain Rock.
Absolutely, though. That's the thing. That's why they're still around.
Well, yeah, but I mean, fuck.
That's why they're there.
I don't know. It's all a big contradiction to me.
It's wrestling, man.
Yeah.
So what did you guys think of this episode overall?
I think overall it was kind of a shit episode.
Skippable.
There was just too much so you put your featured match on first, right, which is like fine and all.
With all your stars.
With all the stars, and it wasn't good. And then every match after that was just garbage of like, hey, here's one of our new guys squashing like an enhancement talent, and then like I don't know, it just wasn't. I think they should have probably saved that 6-man for the end, if anything.
And mind you, the stars in the 6-man weren't even that big of stars, but like they're some of the only name guys that they've been promoting the last couple of months.
Yeah.
So like there you go, you get that, and then you get fucking Razor, which he's doing nothing. Diesel gets a boring ass sit down interview that are trying to promote him as more of a star, which makes him look like less of a star if you have to try and convince me that he is one. Yeah, I don't know. And then the green screened in commentary. It's just nothing right now feels important on this show. So it makes me like, if I'm a viewer at home, why do I need to watch?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely felt like a filler episode, but I mean, the corporation getting a win over Luger was pretty solid for the stable, I would say. Finally,
yeah,
it's pathetic for Lex Luger.
Well, yeah, but you got to build up the heels somehow.
Well, we're complaining there's no heels, and then I get that. I think that's fine. I think it was just like it was just kind of a mess.
Yeah. And then like continuing the Bigelow LT thing with the lawyer guy or whatever. So they're like advancing some things. I think the episode in 2 weeks is going to be. I think that's a strong episode.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think that gives us.
You have Bigelow coming back in, bodyguard reveal. So
right.
I think that's going to be a really strong episode.
Yeah, so I think at least that gives us something to look forward to. Whereas this one, it was like, oh, there's a 6-man tag match.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, and that kind of seems to be the trend with WWF at this time is like, you got to climb through the shit to get to the diamond. They don't make it easy. They're not going to make it easy. They're not going to give you a diamond every week. You got to fucking crawl through the mud to get there. So we've crawled through the mud for a while now. So hopefully next week, the way it's shaping up, will be a diamond of an episode. But we'll see. Yeah, this one was rough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was maybe as rough as you guys think it was, but certainly not something where you have to go watch it. I think next week's episode, like I said, is going to be the one you're going to want to watch to see maybe the real build for WrestleMania starting off, or like as it really starts to heat up.
Right.
So that looks like it's a pretty strong episode. So.
Yeah.
What else you guys got here for episode 116?
I almost want to make an admission to you both.
Go ahead.
And
let's hear it.
Bob, I really don't want your comments from the peanut gallery here.
Okay.
Because after the pretty strong showing of Henry Godwin.
Oh no.
I might like slowly be able to like not get on the train, but like maybe ride a horse along next to it like I'm a bandit, like I'm a Texas outlaw. So like I'm keeping my eye on it. Haven't bought my ticket yet for that train, but I'm definitely checking prices.
There you go. This was quicker than the Tatanka one. That took me about a year and a half. for you to say that Tatanka had a good match.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like the jury's still out, but we'll see.
Dallas, you have any admissions you want to say about Henry Godwin?
No, I don't, man. Stuff like that is gonna be really hard for me to want to put over, to be honest.
Wow.
I mean, who knows? I'm not gonna say I'll never like him, but I don't know if I'm as open as Austin was just saying of like, we'll see. I mean, yes, we'll see, but I don't know. Stuff like that's tough for me. If he wasn't a pig farmer, maybe I'd like him more. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. For me especially, like, when you go out there and you're fucking aggressive and you're showing, like, passion, you're not mailing it in, you're hungry for a spot, you're a big dude, and you just go out there and kick somebody's ass and throw sick clotheslines and, have a good little showing, that... Mm-hmm. Dude, same thing with like guys like Adam Bomb that won me over. Diesel, early Diesel, just going out there and beating people's asses. There's something about being that type of wrestler where you can go out there and it's like, yeah, I'm a pig farmer, but watch this fucking clothesline that I throw. It's like, I don't know. There's just stuff like that. Little things, little pieces like, oh, I saw that. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to point out, though, I'm going to kind of ruin Dallas's credibility because this is the same guy who said that Relic in Black Rain was his favorite characters in 2007. Well,
I never said that. What the hell?
Oh, no.
Get out of here, dude.
Look at Bob laughing.
He knows what he's saying is BS. He knows
that's the gimmick, brother.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, his favorite angle is the Claire Lynch affair. With Kurt Angle, with AJ Styles and.
Well, on that note,
great. Now Hogan 98 money just jacked up his price to be on the episodes.
Yeah, great.
Fuck.
Jeez. You want graphics? Screw you.
Fine, Dallas. I'll send you Victory Road 2011 so you can see the Jeff Hardy drug incident. Jeez.
I watched that shit live. Shut up.
Yeah, of course you did.
Okay, so anyways, I don't got anything else about the show, but real quick before we go off the air, we're trying to get more active on Twitter. So if you do not already, please follow us on Twitter as well as sharing the podcast like we always say.
Yeah.
Like it's on Facebook. Just this past week, we didn't release an episode early, but we did say when it was going to come out earlier than normal than just dropping a bonus episode on you. So we're going to try to provide a little bit different content on both platforms. So it'd be great if everyone could give us a follow, and we're going to try to get more active.
Yeah, and you know what? Twitter's the place, man. There's so many podcasts and stuff. It's like having the Facebook's great, and we put up some cool shit lately on the podcast. Shout out to Dallas for that stuff. Yeah. But the Twitter thing is going to be a whole different animal, and I'm kind of excited for it. I don't personally use Twitter very much, but I know most people do. That's kind of their go-to these days over like a Facebook or an Instagram. So I do think it's important, and definitely if you're following our Facebook, it's not going to be the same stuff all the time. So definitely go on Twitter if you use it and give us a follow because it's just more IcoPod goodness. And who doesn't want that? Other than Bob when he's in a crabby mood.
Right. Well, when I first wake up at fucking 9:45 and I already have a message from Dallas saying, "Hey man, what are we gonna do this at?" It's like, holy shit, man.
Bob didn't have his oatmeal this morning.
Yeah, I can't escape it.
You know, he didn't have his warm milk.
Listen, it's a little annoying to have someone who is so gung-ho about this and has fun doing it. When we've been doing it for we've almost been doing this for 3 years, so I'm a little bitter. You know, and then we have some rookie guy who hasn't had to deal with fucking Repo Man and Damien Demento and, various Friar Ferguson and Bastion Booger. You know, he didn't have to deal with that.
Right.
He's dealing with Man Mountain Rock. What's he fucking do?
Right. We're the grizzled vets here, dude.
Yeah. We're the bitter old guys who are like, you son of a bitch. You know, it's like if we were to ever get to the year 2000 on this thing and like Dallas would be like, oh, yo, fucking, hey, man, Chris Benoit. And I'm just going to be sitting there like, oh, great. I saw a diving headbutt from Hakushi in 95 onto Bret Hart. I don't care. about this. Okay, this isn't fun.
Yeah, it is true. You missed a lot of bad shit. So good luck, and I'm jealous. Moving forward.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Maybe I'll take a hiatus for about 3 years and I'll come back in.
No, actually, speaking of that, again, before we go off the air and Bob's hiatus, it was definitely noticed by the fans because I saw a comment on Facebook that was like, it wasn't really the same without him. So, like, you can't leave now. Now you're handcuffed in.
Yeah, you threw everyone off, so.
Yeah, I saw. There was like, when Bob didn't start out the show, I was like, whoa, what? This ain't right.
Yeah, so no, you're not allowed to leave. I'm probably going to phase out here because I think you and Dallas can handle it. Plus, like, fuck you, Bob. So
yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. No, you can't phase out. You're the OG. If anybody's phasing out, it's going to be Dallas.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Exactly. Exactly. He'll get pissed off because one of the TNA guys didn't win a match in 1996.
Okay, so on that.
So for Bob Colling Jr.
Okay, so for Dallas Gridley, Bob Collin Jr., and Austin Skinner.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I can take a hint, guys, that you don't want me to talk anymore. So on that note, for Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley, I'm Bob Collin Jr., and this has been Ico Pop.
I guess you got to hear it.
Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay. 'Cause the $1 Million Man always gets his way. Money, 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 money. Some might cost a little. Some might cost a lot. But I'm the $1 Million Man. And you will be bought.